So you're thinking about moving to West Hartford, Connecticut. Well, this video is for you. West Hartford is one of the most talked about towns in the Hartford area, and for good reason. It's charming, it's walkable, and it's full of energy. From the restaurants and the boutiques in Blueback Square to the quiet tree-lined streets just blocks away, it offers a lifestyle that's hard to match in Connecticut. If this is your first time to the channel and you want to know everything there is to know about eating, sleeping, working, playing, the good, the bad of living in Central CT, then please subscribe below and tap the bell for notifications so you can be the first to learn about what's happening in Central CT. My name is David Constant, and my team and I get calls every single week from people just like you looking to make the move to Central Connecticut. We absolutely love it here, and as real estate agents, we want to help you do that. So whether you're moving in 9 days or 90 days, be sure to give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email, and we'll be happy to help you make a smooth move to Central Connecticut. So West Hartford, no town is perfect, and in this video, I'm going to break down the pros and the cons of living here, so you can decide if it's the right fit for you and your family. So let's get into it. Before we get in the good and the bad, let's start with the basics. West Hartford has just over 63,000 people that call it home. It's located west of Hartford along I-84, and it's most known for its shopping, its center, Blueback Square, West Hartford Center, West Farms Mall. It is home to two four-year colleges, both the University of Hartford and the University of St. Joseph, and West Hartford has neighborhoods that are postcard-esque, tree-lined streets, picket fences, sidewalks, full of charm. So let's get into pro number one, the walkability in the town center. This is probably West Hartford's biggest draw, walkability. And I don't just mean you can walk a few blocks to a coffee shop. I mean, it's one of the few towns in Central Connecticut where walkability is woven into daily life. The heart of it is West Hartford Center and Blueback Square, which together form a walkable hub of restaurants, cafes, shopping, boutiques, bookstores, fitness studios, and salons. Think sidewalk patios, independent shops, ice cream spots with lines out the door in the summer, and evening crowds headed out to dinner or drinks, all just a short stroll from nearby neighborhoods. What makes it really special is that you can live in a single-family home with a yard and still walk 5 minutes to everything. That is incredibly rare in this part of Connecticut, where most towns are built around cars and strip malls. So in West Hartford, it's totally normal to run into your neighbor at the farmer's market on a Saturday morning, grab a latte down the street at the coffee shop, and walk to a local art show or concert without ever needing to get in your car. For buyers who come from out of town like Boston or New York City, they love that aspect. It reminds them of home. You get a vibrant, small town meets urban lifestyle, and it's a huge selling point. It's ideal for anyone who wants to ditch the car on the weekend or be able to send older kids into town with friends for a pizza or a movie and not worry about a long drive or transit schedule. And walkability isn't just about convenience, it's part of the lifestyle and the community. You're out more, you're interacting more, you're exhibiting a healthier lifestyle more. You feel connected to the rhythm of the town. And it's something buyers often don't realize they've been missing until they experience it here firsthand. Pro number two, West Hartford has great schools and a community support. West Hartford schools consistently rank among the top school districts in Connecticut, and for good reason. Whether you're talking about academic performance, extracurricular offerings, or student support, this town invests in its kids. The district includes two highly regarded high schools, Hall and Conard, both of which regularly rank in the top tier statewide. But the strength doesn't stop at the high school. The town has a network of neighborhood elementary and middle schools that are deeply rooted in the community. What stands out is how well-rounded the education here is here. You'll find a strong emphasis on music, visual arts, STEM programs, foreign language, and competitive athletics, alongside a commitment to academic rigor. There are tons of AP and honors options, as well as strong special education resources. And the community support behind the schools is enormous. The PTAs are incredibly active. The volunteer and local business sponsorship opportunities are endless, and the town shows up for its school concerts, the plays, and the sporting events. When I talk with parents who have moved here, they consistently mention how plugged in and supportive the school culture feels, not just for the students, for the families as well. Even for buyers without kids, schools often translates to strong resale value, stable neighborhoods, and a town that prioritizes quality of life. In West Hartford, you can really feel that the educational foundation reflects in the entire community. Pro number 3, charm, character, and access. West Hartford is loaded with character, and you feel it the moment you start driving through the neighborhoods. The architecture here is one of the town's trademarks. You've got 1920s, 1930 colonials, English Tudors, classic capes, and brick front colonials give the town that storybook New England charm. These homes are not cookie cutter. They have personality. Think arched doorways, original hardwood floors, built-ins, fireplaces, and tree-lined streets where the sidewalks are full of joggers, dog walkers, and kids riding their bikes. And yet, even with all that charm, you're never too far from anything. You're about 15 minutes from downtown Hartford, 25 minutes from Bradley Airport, and you've got 84 and 44 running right through the town. So if you're into the outdoors, you're just minutes from Avon Mountain, local orchards, and tons of trails and open spaces. The West Hartford Reservoir is packed on Saturdays and Sunday mornings. Buyers love that you can enjoy a night out at a wine bar or a sushi spot downtown, and then the next morning, you're going for a hike or apple picking without ever leaving the area. Access to both culture and nature is a huge perk that's easy to take for granted once you're here. So whether you work in Hartford, commute a bit further, or just want options for a weekend adventure, West Hartford gives you that convenient launch pad while still feeling like home. Pro number 4, strong community feel. West Hartford isn't just a nice place to live. It's a place where people genuinely are involved. There's a strong sense of shared and community that's hard to fake and even harder to replicate. Throughout the year, you're gonna find town-wide events that bring people together. Celebrate West Hartford in early summer is the unofficial kickoff to summer. There's the Memorial Day Parade, the Halloween strolls, there are charity 5Ks all the time. In the wintertime, you have tree lightings, countless school and rec league events. The turnout isn't just good, it's enthusiastic. People show up because they care. Day to day, the community feel is just as strong. Like I mentioned earlier, you've got the West Hartford Reservoir. You can go for a walk, a run, or even a bike ride. It's where the town's energy shows up early in the morning and on a Sunday afternoon. You'll see running groups, family bike rides, stroller walks, and people training for local 5Ks. And these aren't just one-off activities. They're town rituals year after year, and it builds lots of momentum. There's yoga in the park, fitness classes that are always full. Beyond fitness, there are neighborhood Facebook groups, parenting meetups, nonprofit volunteer circles, and town-wide forums where people swap recommendations, share town updates, and support each other. It's the kind of place where your local barista remembers your name, your neighbor lends you a snow shovel, and the town clerk recognizes you from school pickup. Even buyers from out of town tell me, it just feels like people know each other here. And they do. If you're looking for a place where it's easy to meet people, easy to get involved in a connected, high-energy town, West Hartford is the kind of place that delivers that in spades. Con number 1, let's talk about the price to live in West Hartford. Because West Hartford isn't the cheapest place to live. As of spring 2025, the median home price hovers right between $550,000 and $600,000. And that can climb significantly if you're buying near the center or Blueback Square. Homes in walkable neighborhoods or in top school zones often attract multiple offers. I'm talking 10 or more offers, sometimes well over asking price. And that drives up the price per square foot, which tends to be higher here than in neighboring towns like Newington or Wethersfield. And it's not just the bidding wars. A lot of buyers are surprised about what their money does or doesn't get. A $600,000 budget in West Hartford might get you a charming 3-bedroom colonial, but it's gonna need some updates. Whereas down the street in Wethersfield or Newington, the same amount might buy you a larger home or more land, and possibly even new construction. But the value's still here, especially if walkability, schools, and community are your priorities. But buyers need to come in with a realistic budget and be prepared to act quickly and competitively when the right home pops on the market. Con number 2, a byproduct of being so popular, parking and traffic challenges. With walkability and popularity comes a significant trade-off. Parking can be tricky, especially on a Friday or Saturday night. In West Hartford Center and Blueback Square, street parking is very limited. And while there are municipal garages and public parking spaces, especially on the weekends or during a big event, you've had to circle the block a few times just to find a spot for a quick coffee. So if you're coming from a place where you had a big driveway or a 3-car garage or ample guest parking, it can take an adjustment to get used to what we have here in West Hartford. Traffic's another factor to consider. Route 44 and 84 can back up during peak commute hours, and local roads around schools or popular restaurants can get very congested at times. It is manageable. It's not New York City or Boston. Con number 3, older homes and aging infrastructure. One of West Hartford's biggest strengths, its charm and its character, also comes with a trade-off. Many homes here are older. A lot of the housing stock was built between the 1920s and the 1960s, which means beautiful craftsmanship. But it also means things like original windows, oil heat, or dated electrical panels in smaller closets. I've shown homes with knob and tube wiring still in place, or basements that clearly need to be waterproof. So if you're dreaming of granite countertops and central air in every room, you're either gonna need to expand your budget or do some updating when you show up. Beyond the homes themselves, some of the roads and sidewalks are starting to show their age, especially in the older neighborhoods. Uneven pavement, narrow driveways, or older storm drains are all part of reality in a town that's mostly built out. For some buyers, that's part of the appeal. They want a classic home, so they know what they're getting. But if you're expecting brand new construction that's turnkey, then West Hartford might not offer as much inventory that checks every box that you're looking for. So, should you live in West Hartford or nearby? It's a question I get from almost every single person considering the area. They'll say something like, I love the vibe, but is it the right day-to-day fit? Or should I look at Avon, Glastonbury, or Simsbury instead, and just drive into the center when I want to? And that's a legit question. The answer is actually quite simple. It depends on your lifestyle. If you're looking for walkability, energy, and a close-knit community feel, then living in West Hartford itself gives you that experience every day. But if you want more square footage, a bigger yard, or a quieter street, you might find better value just a few towns over, while still being able to enjoy everything West Hartford offers. When a client's torn between West Hartford and somewhere nearby, I always ask one simple question. What kind of street do you picture yourself living on? Do you want sidewalks, kids playing out front, walkability to town? Or would you prefer winding roads, more privacy, and space to spread out? That one question often helps people clarify what matters most, their day-to-day rhythm. Because every town has its strengths. It's about finding the one that fits your version of home. So, is West Hartford the right fit for you? The key is knowing what to expect and how to navigate it. To make the decision easier, pick up the phone, give my team and I a call, and we'll help you break down what makes West Hartford, Glastonbury, Avon, and our neighboring towns unique and different from each other. So if you're seriously considering a move and want help narrowing down your options or scheduling a tour, I'd love to connect. You can book a free relocation call with me directly, no pressure, just honest advice. So if this video helped, hit the like button, subscribe for more local guide to all of our local towns, drop a comment below with what you're looking for in your next town. I read and reply to every single comment, so I look forward to seeing your comment below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.